In today's video, only the bravest makes to the top of this peak, and me, well, I almost lost my drone to the wind, but you know, the scenes were totally worth it. So guys, do you remember Hesten, right? Yeah, that thing. Do you remember why we climbed up there? We climbed up there so we could have a nice look at Segla. What was the name? Segla. Yep, that guy. Well, we're doing 2 peaks at one day, and we're gonna try and climb Segla as well, which is around 100 meters higher than the Hesten. We've left around 9-ish o'clock, and the plan is to be up there and see the sunset. Yay!
So the first 700 meters were very okay. Not very steep, very nice track, easy to climb. I think we did the first 700 meters out of 2 kilometers in total that we have to do in like 15 minutes, so it seemed easy. But then it changed really quickly into this like rocky climb, so you have to engage your legs a bit more. But overall, good so far, taking breaks. And yeah, I think we are doing it at a really good pace.
Blueberries.
Phase 3, just dying. Every 6 steps you want to take a break. It's quite steep now. So the beginning was very flat. We did like a long distance very quickly. Then the next part was kind of soft soil and just like okay. And then it just started like that. Rocks and everything. I mean, the steps are nice. But yeah, we're trying to get to like the spine of the peak. And then it's just gonna go like shallowly and then steeply up. I guess we'll talk to you when we're up on the spine, because the next 45 minutes we're just gonna be dying every 12 steps.
Oh, we can get out this heavy breathing.
This heavy breathing, yeah. Okay, let's go. So we've reached the ridge, and I have my drone with me. Obviously the last hike was very windy, so I didn't even bring it out. And it looks like this is gonna get windy towards the top as well, so fingers crossed it dies down or something, because I want to fly my drone here.
We have reached the spine and the view is already gorgeous, like all around mountain views. And I think we have selected the perfect time because it's almost sunset, so the mountains have these shadows and they look like very defined and very nice. And what we heard about climbing Segla is that from here up, like from the spine, you want to take the left side of the mountain because the views are better, because here people have climbed literally anywhere, everywhere and anywhere, because everyone is just trying to find the easiest road, but the best one is on the left side. So let's go.
So the mountain tops around us are very orange, and we found a little window when the wind was not so intense, and we did fly a drone. You're probably gonna definitely see that shot. And seemingly very close to the top, but there's a tale about this peak, right? Ma&Ri, right? Like whenever it seems like you're there, it just kind of shows up a bit more, and it just never ends. But it feels like we're really, really close.
actually made it to the top, so this is pretty amazing. It's like 360 view all around, and it's sunset, so we made it on time. The cool thing about Norway is that the nights get dark very slowly, so we can watch the sunset on the mountaintop, and then we have plenty of time to get down, so it's not gonna get dark, so we are safe. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's just beautiful. You can see the moon, you can see the sunset, mountain tops, everything is in the oranges, pinkish colors. About the climb, for me personally, I don't know if Ritvars agrees, he can tell you later, but for me, I found this last climb, it is like pretty steep, but somehow maybe like the body mass center changes, I don't know, but it's not that difficult. Like you are somehow leaned forward and it's not so like heavy on the legs, so legs can actually kind of rest while climbing this part to the top. But overall the track is pretty good, it's safe, it's marked, but I don't think you can really get lost here. But I also agree that it's tricky because you climb to the top and you just keep noticing that there is somewhere higher to climb, so it feels super rewarding when you actually make it to the top. It's so worth the climb, it's just amazing. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I would suggest climbing this one at the sunset or during the day, because at the daytime the water looks better, like it's bluish greenish, that beautiful color in the sunlight. Now when it's getting darker, it's like very dark blue, so it's not as vibrant, but it's still cool. It kind of works well together with the mountain. So I'm just here spending as much time as I can, just taking photos, enjoying the view. I wanted to say that the wind has kind of gone down as well, but it hasn't. You can probably hear the wind in the background. But yeah, so worth the climb, guys. I might even say that this is my favorite hike ever. And I have gone on quite a few hikes in my lifetime in different mountains. But this one with the water, some snow, and the sunset, it's just the perfect day. We managed 2 hikes in one day. I'm so proud of us. Also my 11-year-old sister, shout out to her because she was struggling. We were helping her up here and she did it. She made it to the top, which is just awesome. Yeah, so now we just have to climb down, which is gonna be likely faster, not easier, because you know how it is with mountains. You have to kind of check where you are stepping, otherwise you might end up sliding down. But yeah, so it's gonna be tricky, but I think it's gonna be easier and faster physically for sure. So yeah, this has been an amazing adventure and I'm so happy we get to share some little visuals from here. Hope you enjoyed it. One more little suggestion why we are here. You can see the parking right down there and you can actually see that it's very empty right now, and it was the same in the morning. We weren't here that early, but we were here around like 8 in the morning. Definitely a suggestion, come here early, early, or later, especially if you're here in summer when you can kind of spend like never-ending bright nights climbing here, because it's cooler, it's not that hot, so the temperature is very nice, and also the parking is gonna be empty and there are gonna be no people on tracks. As you can see around me, like there is no one around me right now, so I can enjoy all the freedom. So yeah, Segla and Hesten, a definite bucket list thing in Norway. So if we suggested climbing up while you're keeping to the left side of the mountain, because the views are better than when you're coming down, we suggest sticking again to the left side because it's like nicer for the feet. It's like this greenery road and it's better for the knees, we think. And yeah, we are actually going pretty fast, I think. But it's true about the mountain, and it was true when we were going to the top, and again true when we are coming down. It's never ending. Like it feels you're going so fast and moving so nicely, but it's never ending. You just have to keep going. Like the way down feels very slow. We are moving fast, but it feels slow. Very happy.
She made it to the top. I made it to the top, but like like 20 meters short. It's kind of sketchy. I mean, she said it was fine. I didn't try to get on there. She's probably said something up there I didn't hear. But what an adventure. It was a good one.
Yeah. And I think it went much easier than we expected in a way, because it's our second hike of the day. We expected that we are kind of already tired and it's gonna be like very exhausting and steep and so on. Don't get me wrong, it was steep and kind of challenging.
It was hella steep. If you wonder if you can do it in the same day, the two hikes, Hesten and Segla, then yes, you can. Here we are, we've done it. Even if you have a 12-year-old with you. So if you have a 12-year-old in your family, you should be able to do it too.
What we noticed though, that kids are no problem. For most part you can kind of carry them. Also like smaller ones, like we had a 5-year-old with us and he holds on, right? You can carry him. But there are people with dogs and some of them were struggling, like they were leaving a person with the dogs lower down, because the tops themselves aren't really reachable if you have dog with you, unless you can physically carry it. Like small ones fine, but the big ones, because the tops themselves are super steep. Yeah, you
literally need to climb, and there was a lot of people with dogs asking like, how is it? And we were like, there's no way you're getting there with a dog. So they literally had to choose someone to stay with them. So yeah, but other than that, really cool day. We need to run down to the car and head back to the hotel.
Yeah, we actually made it pretty fast. No, when we read about it, it was like 2 to 3 hours, and we kind of expected that it's gonna be both ways, 2 to 3 hours, the round trip. Okay. It's not round, it's up and down. But yeah, it's like 2 and 3 hours, so we expected it's gonna be 3, but we made it to the top. The fastest one of us made it in like
hour and 15 or something like that.
Yeah. So if you take pictures, but we were also taking pictures.
If you're in a good shape, then like you'll do it very quickly. Don't worry about it.
20. And now we have been climbing down for less than an hour.
Less than an hour actually, and we got like 10 minutes to the car, so it's very, very doable if you want to come and try. We really need to go because my hand is tired of holding this.
All right, bye. It
Bye.
has been a cool adventure. See you in the next one.